What's up everyone? Today's Wednesday. Normally I don't make these videos on Wednesday. I make them every single Monday. But I took the last 4 days off from trading to celebrate Bao's birthday. Flew to California. It was a total mess. Missed my flight. I had to give up my first class ticket to sit in the middle seat. It was 2-hour delay. It was terrible, right? But overall, had a great time with Bao. Great memories. Great fun. One of the nights I ate too much Wagyu and drank too much alcohol. I must have puked out a week's worth of fucking food. It was disgusting, but here I am today, recovering, feeling better, and trading again. So I took 4 days off from trading, right? And anytime, I'm a professional trader, guys. I've been doing this shit for 8 years. You know, I can't remember the last day I took 2 days off, let alone 4 days off from trading. So whenever I take days off from trading, it is very important to come back the first day and just be green. It does not mean make $100,000 when you're back. It does not mean make $10,000 when you're back. It does not mean even making $5,000 when you are back. My goal today was to be green because trading is a game of confidence, okay? When you are on a hot streak, you get overconfident. When you are on a losing streak, you lose your confidence, you doubt yourself, you doubt your abilities, right? So when I was away for 4 days, my number one goal today was to get that little bit of confidence back that I needed, right? That little bit of confidence back that I needed to restart my cycle, right? To restart my routine. And the best way to get your confidence back, the best way to get back into your routine is to use less size. Now, we've been preaching about this for months now. Months we've been preaching, drop your size, drop your size. It is now everyone else on Twitter and the internet is starting to finally catch on and copy us, right? And the reason why we told everyone to size down is because the market conditions are not optimal right now. The market is very choppy. As you could tell, when the market is easy, it is easy. There are plays every day, there's opportunity every day, there's money every day. But when the market is choppy, when the market is hard, that is not your signal to size up, right? So when I came back from my trip, right, yesterday, I accidentally slept in, right? I haven't adjusted to the California time. I accidentally slept in yesterday, so I missed trading. And you know what? That was actually a really big blessing because if I woke up late, I would not have the time to prepare properly. I would not have time to do research properly. So the best thing that I did is wake up late and miss trading to handle my personal life. I had to do a bunch of errands, a bunch of catching up, a bunch of stuff that I had to do in my personal life to catch up after being away for a week, right? So today, I made sure to wake up early. I slept in a little bit, sure, but I didn't miss trading. I woke up around like 7 a.m., coffee, all that stuff. And you know, by 7:30, 8 o'clock, I was at the desk and I had plenty of time to prepare. And my goal today, guys, my goal, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, is to be green. Does not matter how big it is. I just need to be green to get my confidence back after not trading. It's like, it doesn't matter how many millions of dollars you make, guys. In trading, it is a mental game. It is a mental sport. And once you've been away for a couple days, you're like, shit, is this still gonna work? Do I still have the magic touch? Is my plans good? Is my trade good? You just get in your own head, guys. So my goal today was to size down. My goal today was to not trade pre-market. I've been doing very well not trading pre-market. And what I realized about myself is I was trading a lot of pre-market recently. And sure, sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. But by the time the bell would open, I've already been mentally exhausted. So I challenge you guys, if you guys are trading a little bit too much pre-market, just stop trading pre-market so that you could conserve your mental energy to attack at the open. So this morning, I made it very clear to not trade pre-market so that I am not exhausted by the open. I made sure to size down so that I am not emotional in my trading. And I made sure to identify the hot chick, which was BFRI, and focus on every single other ticker except that until we got a signal to attack it. And that's exactly what happened today. BFRI was the hot chick. There was a stock being pumped with the Q, I forget the ticker, someone could post it here. There was a stock being pumped, so I focused on the stock being pumped. After that stock being pumped tanked, I focused on the other stocks. GRTX was one of the other stocks that I focused on because everyone was so focused on BFRI. So what I did today, guys, is I identified the hot stock to avoid. I waited for the pump stock QNRX to fail. And once BFRI, the manipulation was done, then I was interested. The reason why I was interested in BFRI is because it was not really a day one play. It's like on day 5 or some shit, right? It's on day 5, it's an SSR stock, it's a low float stock. So it's very easy to be manipulated, it's very easy to be pumped. And the reason why BFRI I was so intrigued by it is because the only reason it was up was because of a pumper. A pumper was pump. And once his pump ended, once his manipulation ended, and there was only long bias traders stuck, and we got a triple top at 770 and a stuff candle, that's when I said to myself, you know what? This makes sense to short at 750 with a stop at 8 with a target around 7. You know, it may not be the highest risk to reward trade. It may not be a fucking $1 million trade, but hey, it's a very clear trade that I can make 50 cents a share on. And that's all I need on top of the other 2 or 3 stocks that I traded today. And if you guys were in MIC today, I tried to draw an infographic to show you guys where the triple top was, where the stuff candles were, and where the support was. So if you go to Instagram, instagram.com/myinvestingclub, and you go to my P&L for the day, and you scroll through the pictures, you will see that same infographic that I created. And remember, guys, I am trading live, I am educating live, and I'm trying to make this infographic live, all while fucking dealing with the stress of the market and answering questions, right? And this is why MIC is so special, guys, is because you are being mentored by multi-millionaire traders that are literally real-time educating you. We are not pumping to you. We are not alerting to you. We are not giving you signals. Instead, it's like you're sitting next to me at a hedge fund, and I am talking to you as a hedge fund trader right next to you, educating you and coaching you real time. So the point is today, guys, I had a great day. $2,800 equates to, I don't know, $500,000 a year, $600,000, $700,000 a year, which is great, good amount of money. On the year, I'm still up over $3 million, and that's only in short-term day trading, guys. I then funnel that money into other investments, which have made me also tons of money, which we will talk about later, right? So that was my trading for the day. I want to talk about the topic of the day, which is what is a process, right? So when MIC first started 3 years ago, we were the pioneers in talking about process. We said, trust the process, you need a process. Everyone laughed at us. Everyone said we are crazy. Everyone said we are stupid until 3 years later, now they preach process, right? MIC is the trendsetter. We innovate while others imitate. So now the question is, 3 years later, what is a process? Go buy my DVD, that's my process. Oh, a process you don't know? Watch my this, watch my that. So we've made tons of videos on this, guys, but I think it's about time that I start to review what is my process, okay? So a process for me is a routine and a strategy that I could replicate daily and make money off of, okay? Now, over the years, I've been trading for almost 8 years now, which is mind-boggling, crazy. 8 years now. Over the years, I've taken little bits of process from other professional traders and molded it into my own process based on my personality. We are all different people, guys. My personality and Bao's personality are totally fucking different. Yet we still have similarities, right? Because some things remain constant. For example, the things that remain constant between me and Bao are our stock selection. Bao and I like to trade the same stocks. Now, the style of trading that we have is different because of Bao's personality. Bao is the type of personality that likes to trade every single stock and have a little bit in every stock because that's just the way he is. He's competitive. He wants to fucking nail all the stocks, which after 20 years of trading, good for him. He's a fucking animal. But for me, I am very different. I don't want to trade 20 stocks at the same time. I want to trade 1 or 2. And that's because I do not do well with multitasking. I need to be able to have my attention on 1 or 2 stocks rather than split it up, because I need to look at the chart, I need to look at the tape, I need to be able to analyze and see what's going on. If I'm looking at 5 stocks here and a stock over here is doing something, I'm gonna miss it. That's just my personality, right? So this is what my process looks like every morning. And what your job is to take little bits of my process, little bits of Bao's process, and mold it into your own process based on your personality, okay? So this is what my process looks like. Every morning, I like to wake up by 7 a.m. When I wake up at 7 a.m., I look at what stocks are gapping up on the day. I look at the highest percentage gainers on the day. After I look at the highest percentage gainers on the day, I like to look at the float. If anything is a float of less than 3 million, I'm not too interested in shorting it, because me, Bao, my friend, they could buy the company. If someone could buy the company, you do not short it, okay? So, the main thing after that I like to do, guys, is after I find out the float, I look at the market cap. If a stock is a fucking $1 billion market cap, that's way out of my pay grade. There's institutions, there's algos, there's everything. So I like to narrow it down, right? So after I find that, I read the news. I decipher the news. Is it a phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 trial? Is it a repeat news? Is it a letter of intent? What is the catalyst? What is the news? If there's no news, even fucking better, right? After that, I like to look at the daily chart. What is the daily chart trend telling me? Is it telling me that every time the stock goes up, it comes down? Is it telling me that this stock is a multi-day runner? What is the chart telling me, guys? What I like to see personally is I like to see stocks that wick up and wick back down the same day. That tells me that the stock has a trouble holding its gains. That gives me an edge. After I find out the daily chart, I like to draw my lines. I like to map out support and resistance, and then I wait. Is there a pumper involved in this? Is this stock SSR? Is this stock easy to borrow? What are the warning flags, okay? I'll give you an example. If shorting, a warning flag or a red flag is low float, anything under 3 million. SSR, short sale restriction, easy to borrow, okay? And day 1. If any of these stocks have any of these red flags, you must size down. A stock that has day 1 is easy to be pumped. A stock that is low float is easy to be manipulated. A stock that is easy to borrow means there's gonna be too much competition, okay? So after I narrow it down, I find which stocks are being pumped, which stocks are being manipulated, and which stocks people don't care about. The stocks that people don't care about are my top watch, because people don't care about it, right? People don't care about it. If someone is whipping around a fucking Ferrari, they're gonna be looking at the Ferrari rather than looking at the guy driving a white Prius. I wanna be the guy that's looking at the white Prius because it has less attention. It has less competition, less people care about it, which gives me an edge, okay? And then basically from there, guys, I draw my lines, support, resistance, I make a watch list, and then I execute on that watch list. That is my process. My process also includes seatbelts and guardrails. This includes having a max size on the day, having a max loss on the day, and having a time to walk away and count my chips. When you go to the casino, guys, when you go to the casino, you need to walk away or the casino is going to fucking win, okay? In trading, if you treat it like the casino, where you keep going, you're never gonna win. So what I found out, based on my trading, is that at 10:30, I start gambling. I stop trading like a professional, and I start gambling like a degenerate. And in the past, I would try to improve on that. I would try to improve my trading, size down. But what I learned is if I just stop fucking trading at 10:30, that's less work and more money. Rather than trying to adjust my process, rather than try to change it, rather than try to reinvent the fucking wheel, I'm lazy, I walk away and I count my fucking money, right? And the zombie rule was created after Bao and I realized that we started to lose money after 10:30. We start to see a pattern, we start to see a trend. So that's my process, guys. My process includes planning, my process includes guardrails, and my process includes what time I should walk away. Now, based on your personality and based on your trading, take little bits of my process and mold it into your own, right? So again, guys, no one was talking about process when we first started. Everyone was laughing at us, laughing. I swear to God, they were laughing at us talking about process. Now, oh, I've been talking about process for 25 years. What's a process? Oh, I don't know. It's a fancy word, right? So guys, you have to be very careful about this stuff. I think it was about time that we re-reviewed what process is and what my process is. And now all you have to do is go into the MIC video library and type in the word process. And you'll see all the different processes, all the different strategies, all the different routines that our team are using to consistently make money, okay? Now, does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? I tried to keep it in a very simplified way for all different skill levels to understand, okay? And guys, if you want to learn more about a process, we have free education on this. Go to myinvestingclub.co.co, and Bao and I put together a free webinar course that teaches you strategies, teaches you process, and you get to see a live trade from me. Again, this is for non-MIC members. MIC members already have access to this stuff. So do you guys have any questions on that? If this all makes sense, leave a like on the video. We'll get into some questions, and I'm gonna announce our new meetup coming up. I need a break from walking, holy shit. Whew. Hope that was clear, guys. This is a very, very important video. A lot of golden nuggets, a lot of information here. I suggest watching this video multiple times. When Nancy comes out with the notes, be sure to review those notes. You're too young for that breathing. Welcome to trading for 8 years, my friends. It ages you like fucking crazy. Okay, now let me announce our meetup. So MIC was first started, and our goal was to unite traders around the world. Trading is very lonely. Trading is very tough. If you tell anyone that you are trading stocks, they think you are a gambler. It takes other traders to learn it takes other traders to understand what you are going through. And when MIC first started 3 years ago, we threw meetups all the time. We united traders, we met traders from all around the world, and then the pandemic hit. And then when the pandemic hit, we were unable to throw any meetups, right? So this is gonna be our first official meetup since the pandemic. It is going to be on January 29 in California, near the LA area. When this live video is complete, I'm gonna put the sign-up sheet in the description. You must sign up to get access to this meetup. Now, here's the information. The meetup is 100% free. We are hosting the meetup at a park so that there's no COVID restrictions, okay? But if you want to go to any of the restaurants or bars in LA, you must show proof of vaccination, or you must have a negative COVID test within, I think, 48 hours, okay? But for the sake of our meetup, because it's outside and because in a park, you'll be fine. It's gonna be very laid back, very casual. This is a way to meet other traders. I'm gonna be there, Bao's gonna be there, Tasha's gonna be there, a bunch of the MIC moderators are gonna be there. And yeah, it's gonna be a great time, guys. So we saw when we launched MIC, people started copying our meetups as well. They started throwing pizza parties and all this shit. But the reality is they did it one time for the photo op. Meanwhile, we've already thrown, even with the pandemic, we've thrown over 10 to 15 meetups, right? The reason why we chose California is because most of our MIC members are located in California. We plan on having a meetup in the future in New York and in Miami as well. But for the sake of this meetup, we're doing California because it is warm there as well. And yeah, guys, so next one's probably gonna be in Miami or it's gonna be in New York. Again, this is 100% free. It is open to MIC members and non-MIC members. The link is gonna be in the description. All you have to do is fill out the sign-up sheet, and that is it, guys. It's gonna be at a wide open park. A lot of people are gonna be there. It's gonna be really, really fun. Cobra is gonna be there. We're gonna have some clothes that we're gonna be giving out. It's gonna be a great time, guys. So meetup coming January 29. The sign-up sheet is gonna have the hotels nearby. It's gonna have all the information. And I'm telling you guys, you don't wanna miss this. This is a great, great opportunity to network and meet other traders. And hey, you might meet someone in your area that you didn't already know, or someone that's very similar to you, right? So that's it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll do a brief Q&A right now while I close up. But I think this was a great, great educational video. Meetups are coming back, guys, as restrictions slow down, as the pandemic comes to an end. And please, if you are sick or feeling under the weather or whatever, please do not endanger anyone else coming to the meetup. So any questions, guys, any questions, please leave a like on the video. Please leave a comment with a lesson that you learned on this video. You know, we try our best every single day to educate you guys and mentor you guys. And today was fun, man. Today was fun. Great day trading back. Great educational session. Great walk. And remember, guys, register for the free webinar, myinvestingclub.co. It's totally free. You'll get free education. You'll learn what a process is in more detail, and you'll see a live trade from me. So, yep, guys, leave a comment on the video. Leave a like on the video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And I will see you later today at Tasha's webinar at 2 p.m. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.